Hey 143 fam, we're going to take a look at your mid-month love horoscopes here. For those of you interested in my giveaway this month, I'm going to be choosing 2 winners for a free reading. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. If you have Instagram, make sure you follow me, Tony Nielsen Official, for an additional shot to win. All right, fam, let's take a look and see what's in store in love for the rest of the month. Hey Virgo, this reading is for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at love, July 15th through the end of the month. Virgo in love, July 15th through the end of the month. Virgo, I'm hearing sacrificing happiness. Are you sacrificing your happiness for someone or something? Spirit's saying it's too big of a sacrifice. If that applies to you, get real with your feelings. See situations and people for who and what they are. Move on, okay? You are sacrificing happiness. It's coming through very, very strongly. And I do feel like Spirit's saying we've given you enough signs. We've given you enough signs. You shouldn't really have any doubt. You've been given the signs. Now, will you see them? Will you acknowledge them? Or are you going to deny them or talk yourself out of them or think yourself out of them, okay? It's important to keep in mind over the next couple of weeks. Virgo, just sitting in your energy just feels like there's so much weight. Who and what is weighing you down? Is this past tense energy that still lingers? Or is there something in the present right now? Are you being honest with yourself about what it's doing to you? Interesting cards here. We start with romantic feelings. You really do have legitimate feelings for somebody. Spirit said it's not who you think you have feelings for. Interesting. What's challenging, though, is a soulmate that doesn't call, a soulmate that won't come in. Won't come back in. I will also say that there are some trust issues here. Somebody has feelings and they don't know, or you don't know if they're over someone from the past. So there's a wall. There's a wall up. That alone could be a big enough red flag that you step away from somebody or that someone steps away from you. Very interesting cards here. Reconciliation sitting in the middle of all of this. Someone triggers your inner child. Someone sometimes treats you like a child. It's energy that you need to be done with. If someone's treating you like a child, understand how you participate in that. You may be treating somebody else like a child. You're telling somebody around you, like, it's time to grow up. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not doing all of this for you anymore. It's time to grow up. I do feel like there are feelings around this person, or these are mutual, but it's too big of a red flag if somebody isn't being mature enough, responsible enough. There's definitely a soulmate connection here, though. But this is the concern. You're either concerned that your partner may consider a relationship with their ex, or they're not all the way over somebody, or they're concerned about this with you. They're wondering, who are you really in love with? Where do your real feelings lie? Are you using me? Am I a rebound, or is this legit? If you have to have those kinds of conversations, I think you already know the answer. Again, there are a lot of signs. There are signs. I don't see you or the partner missing the signs. It's just, will you acknowledge them? Are you in denial? Will you take steps forward now and trust these signs and possibly move on? If you move forward, okay? There's beautiful energy for you in Leo season. We're just about to step into Leo season. I see a lot of spotlight. I see a lot of attraction. I see some of you possibly attracting somebody back in, but only if there's not drama, only if there's peace, if there's lingering anger, resentment, anything being forceful, someone either acting like a child or being treated like a child. That's not going to work. That person's not going to come back, or you're not going to allow that person to come back in. Leo season also brings the opportunity to reconnect to self-love. I see you being out in the sunshine and getting some real clarity. I do see some of you finally cutting ties with someone or something that's toxic, that's costing you the happiness, because you do love yourself first, because you are finally ready to prioritize this. Loving somebody is not enough. Having feelings or just having physical attraction to somebody, it's not enough anymore. I do feel you craving depth. I do see some of you being attracted to someone from the past. But there are signs. There are signs cautioning you whether or not that is a good or a bad decision. Okay? And it feels like the way Spirit's showing me, it's like they're in abundance. You really know deep down whether or not that's of the highest good. Is there still attraction there with someone in the past? For sure. Is it mutual? Absolutely. Still feelings? Yes. But I don't know if this person's going to allow the call, or if this person reaches out to you. Virgo, are you going to answer them? I don't know. That feels undecided. There's chemistry, bottom of the deck. We have open-minded, but there's freedom here too. I see you freeing yourself. If somebody did come in and they didn't show up fully authentic, especially if you connected with them during Venus retrograde, this is a spotlight on them. It's a spotlight on their true colors. Sorry, Virgo, a lot of noise in the background. Wanted to cut that out. Anybody that you connected with during Venus retrograde who didn't show up fully authentic, you may have been very attracted to them, to their energy, to something karmic there. However, now that Venus has gone direct, Mercury's about to go direct, the spotlight is on a partner. This could also be you too, Virgo, but whoever didn't show up authentic, whoever showed up as the illusion or the facade of something, they get exposed at this time. So it's not necessarily the most positive spotlight. It's positive in the sense that it exposes truth. You may have a hard time seeing that truth in somebody. But if that's the case, there won't be enough attraction or connection to make that last. Once that truth is exposed, if it's not healthy, I'm almost feeling like a different personality. Someone feels really angry, like there's anger or somebody lashing out, and you might be looking at it like, oh boy, this isn't what I was expecting. It may encourage this, okay? Don't run back to people just because something in the present didn't work out. I feel like you will have more success in love and relationships if you continue moving forward. Now, for those of you in committed relationships where you didn't connect during Venus retrograde and you know that you're on more stable ground than that, I am seeing you have a better season in Leo season, because it feels like finances, it feels like family, it feels like children have all been very difficult. Somebody, Spirit just said, on your last nerve. It's like someone's been on your last nerve. I think maybe your kids, especially if you have little kids, especially if kids have been trapped indoors because of quarantine. You've just had a challenging last couple of months. Leo season clears that. Leo season, Spirit said, a breath of fresh air, out in the fresh air. For those of you in committed relationships where there were no separations, where you've been together for a long time, this reconciliation, this is either with a family member or a close friend. I see repairing of a very meaningful relationship, possibly with a Leo. This often comes through as Leo energy, okay? Repairing a relationship with a close friend, reconnecting with family you haven't seen. That's incredibly positive. But there's something about Leo season, it shifts energy for you. I see somebody's truth being exposed, for better or worse. Now, some of you may have the experience where you've sort of been on the cusp of, am I ready to commit to somebody? Am I able to go all in? Is there love here? You may see their colors and their personality exposed in such a beautiful way in Leo season that you're like, okay, I'm ready to take that step forward. I'm ready to leave the past in the past. Let's do this now. I do see a lot of love around you here, but you may have to weed through some people first that are not showing up authentic for you. So please keep your eyes open for that. Spirit just said, let go of the past. Is this still intact? Sure. Okay. Are you sacrificing a good relationship because your head is still here? Is your partner sacrificing a good relationship with you because their head is still stuck in the past, because they're wondering, like, what if? Did I make the right decision? I don't even see that the reconciliation is an option anymore for the majority of you. So don't sacrifice healthy relationships now. Or don't sacrifice all the healing that you've gone through to get to a healthy, stable place. I understand that there could be a trigger to try to reconcile with somebody at this time. But I feel like you may sacrifice your happiness, even if it's just learning that it's not reciprocated. Those feelings aren't reciprocated. Why put yourself in that position all over again, especially if there's somebody really good in the picture now? I do feel like that could be what's exposed. You may have to come to terms with the reality, like, look, I have called in somebody really great, and I didn't give them my full time, my full effort, my full love, and they may be stepping out of the picture. That may be the clarity. Oh no, I just lost the good one because I was stuck in the past. Or there's some of that being exposed to, some of those true feelings. But nonetheless, there is love here. Just figure out what you may be sacrificing love and happiness for, or who you may be sacrificing true love and true happiness for. There's no settling. There's no need to settle. There's no need to settle. Leo season will treat you very well. If you have been angry, if you have been struggling, I see all of that calming down. I see that calming down before you get to your season. Okay, so there is still healing here, but I see you finally being out and about and really being able to enjoy life again. But that weight that I initially felt coming into your energy, Virgo, cut out the dead weight. Cut out the people that are toxic. Cut out the ties to the past. Cut out whoever and whatever is toxic or unhealthy or just not vibing as high as you, okay? It's too big of a sacrifice. Spirit said, coming into this, it's time to be happy. Be happy, choose it, okay? Virgo, if you feel like you need more clarity than this, reach out. I'm available for private readings, for energy healing work. I'm only taking on emergency readings and sessions at this time, but I'm here for you if you need me. I will be back August 1st for your full month of August reading. But in the meantime, I'm sending so much love, like gratitude. We'll see you back here soon. Ciao.